Okay, I'm going to talk loud enough.
Well, don't talk ridiculous.
You might be wondering.
Hey, I'm Chris, and this is my wife, Steph, and we make up the duo Out of the Dust. And our mission is to write music and tell the story of how God redeemed our marriage so that people can receive hope. We even call it redemption music, and we get to tell the story of how we met young and married young, but sin and selfishness ripped our marriage apart, even to the point of divorce. I left Steph, but God had bigger plans. He redeemed me, He redeemed her, and He even redeemed our marriage. And after that happened, we knew that there was more to this story.
And that's where Out of the Dust comes in. We realized really early on, after we got remarried, that music was the platform that God was giving us to tell the story. So that's where you come in. We want you to be a part of this journey.
Yeah, that's where Paytreon comes in, actually. Patreon is a way for people to support and give to people and creatives that they believe in, just like the church has done for thousands of years. Also, not just you to join us, but to get rewards and stuff and awesome connections with us. It's one of our favorite things that we get to do, is connecting with the people that our music and story have connected with.
You might be wondering, why Patreon? Why are we even talking about this? But you might not realize what we do, it is a full-time job for both of us. There's a lot that goes into what we do behind the scenes that you never see. My days are full of answering messages, emails. We want to be open to anybody who wants to reach out, who wants us to pray for them. There's tour management, booking. We do all that ourselves as well. And then there's obviously the creative side, which he handles a lot of.
I have a studio-ish right over here. I do the bulk of the songwriting. She does a lot of that too.
Yeah, and we are a family. We have 2 young kids, and they come along for the ride with us. So there's being parents too, and that takes up a lot of our time. But the whole idea of this is we want to do more, and you guys can help us do that.
What will your support do for us? Well, first off, it will earn you our immense gratitude. Second of all, it actually lets you join this mission with us and gives us the freedom to pursue dreams of doing bigger things. There's so much that we can do, and the ultimate goal is to point more people to Jesus and ultimately hear more stories about how God has used this to save marriages and to help give people a light, a ray of hope in the middle of a dark season. So every dollar that you give us goes to getting us in front of more people, getting our music heard by more folks, and getting our story out there so that more people can be impacted by what God did, not by anything that we could do. But we want you to join us in that. My favorite thing about this entire Patreon deal is we'll get to connect with you in ways that we won't get to connect with anybody else.
Patrons only. So if our music or our ministry has meant something to you, if it's impacted you in some way, or maybe if you're just passionate about the same things that we are with marriage or pointing people towards Jesus, we just ask that you would consider becoming a patron and joining us on this journey.
Yeah, whether it's $3 mark or $250 or, sky's the limit. If you want to give more than $250, you can do that.
But the point
is, it all matters. So pray about it. Ask God if this is something that you would want to contribute to and make our ministry a part of your life in a bigger way so that we can connect more and so that this message can get out for more to hear. So thank you for considering that, and we'll see you on the other side.